Thanks for joining us today on Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Akanya, Ofori. Coming up today, state attorneys resume work after being on strike for almost 3 months. Details shortly. Today, the country's state attorneys started work after being on strike for almost 3 months. Well, they called the strike in October last year to protest against government's failure to meet their demands for improved conditions of service. According to the attorneys, President Akufo-Addo personally intervened and assured them that their concerns will be addressed. Well, the reason why they called off the strike. Our checks at some courts in the capital Accra early on showed that some of the state attorneys were in court to represent the state in cases which were pending before the court because of their strike. Now, the coalition of newly trained teachers is threatening an industrial action if the Nanado-led government does not pay the accumulated salaries by the end of this month. The teachers, who say there are over 20,000 across the country, have not been paid since they were posted in September last year. The president of that coalition, Samuel Yabua, says some of his colleagues who were posted to deprived communities have resorted to loans to pay their rent and sustain their families. He has hinted of plans to picket at the finance ministry or stage a series of demonstrations if their demands are not met immediately. So the new patriotic party's One District, One Factory project would turn around the fortunes of the country. This is according to the nominee for the position of Trade and Industry Minister, Alan Kyeremanteng. When he appeared before Parliament's Appointments Committee today to be vetted, he said the policy will not replace the existing policy framework in the industrial sector. Rather, he said it would complement efforts at growing the country's industrial sector and improve the unemployment situation in the country. Well, he did not give any timelines when the construction of the factories will begin, but said the NPP government will collaborate with the private sector to build the factories. Have a listen to what he said today.
We agree with the District Assembly a number of potential projects. We would, again, with the help of the District Assemblies, identify potential investors or entrepreneurs, hopefully those who come from those districts. And I suspect that in every district in Ghana, it is possible to identify 1 or 2 entrepreneurs who are interested in leading the establishment of a commercially viable enterprise in that particular district. And in this regard, our technical support group will be meeting particularly with members of parliament because even though your oversight is over constituencies, we believe that members of parliament will be a major resource to help support the One District, One Factory initiative. So we'll be having that interaction. Once we get interested potential partners, at this stage, these are only potential partners. Our technical support group will work with these potential partners to develop a business plan. This is all part of the facilitation to be provided by government. Now, once the business plan is prepared, it is only at that point that we can determine the exact costs of implementing that particular project.
We'll take you to the Volta region and the Mawuli Senior High School to be precise. Well, students of that school in the Volta region are faced with a dire situation. This is because they don't have access to regular supply of water due to the school's indebtedness to the Ghana Water Company Limited. The students tell our Volta regional correspondent Ken Norbert Akpabli, who visited the area, that they fear contracting diseases because they have no choice than to rely on boreholes and contaminated water sources. The students lament that they have to use classroom hours to go in search of water. I hope you join us tomorrow for Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Akanya. Thanks for your time.